Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I just wanted to sit down and kind of just do my makeup. I'm not really trying to pitch anything or anything. I just want to sit down and play with makeup. I am so bored. This quarantine has me just, what's the opposite of homesick? Like I want to get out and do stuff even though, we can't, obviously. We are staying home, being safe, and our self-quarantining humble abode. So today I just want to play with makeup, so that's what we're gonna do. So just jumping right in. Oop, my bad. I need to prime my face. I'm just gonna use, I haven't used this one in a while. It's the Soap and Glory One Heck of a Blot. It's just a mattifying primer. It's okay. I'm just trying to use it up. I'm not really crazy about mattifying primers like I used to be. My skin just isn't as oily yet as it's been in the past, so good news. But yeah. Alright, now for foundation, I'm just going to go in with the Pure 4-in-1 Love Your Selfie. Love this foundation. It's like my perfect shade. So I really like that. It has a pump. I always forget that, and I want to use the little doe foot applicator it comes with, but I don't need to. And why, use the less sanitary one of the two? But I understand why they did that, so you can use it like a concealer too. So I just went ahead and did 2 pumps. I'm not sure I needed that many, but we're just gonna go ahead and jump right in. Sorry if I bore you guys with my favorite concealer. It's just my favorite concealer. If I don't have to use a different one, I won't. So I'm just going to use that in the areas where I most need it. I'm sorry, my dog's just taking a nap behind me. She was picking her favorite spot. So. I'm going to go ahead and use this Daniel Sandler watercolor blush in the shade Chelsea. I just put some on the back of my hand like this, and then I dot it in, and then I blend it into my skin. Then I go over it with my beauty blender like this. Just blend it in. It's very subtle, but it's pretty. That's what I like about it. And then I'm just gonna go ahead and set it with my CoverGirl translucent powder. Okay, now I'm gonna go in with my favorite bronzer. Yes, my favorite bronzer. One second, it's not next to me. Okay, just my favorite, you guys already know, the Balm Take Home the Bronze. Just gonna grab my Japanese brush in 721, and I'm gonna bronze the skin. Alright, and I'm going to put on blush. You guys are probably wondering why I do blush twice. I just love blush. Some people double cleanse, some people whatever do double bronzer. I like to do double bronzer too. I just didn't feel like it today, but I do love to double blush. So I do a cream blush, and then I set my face, and then I do a powder brush on top. I really like that just because I feel like the cream blush gives me a more natural, long-lasting effect versus a powder blush. Some can fade. I haven't had a blush that fades, but it can. So doing the double step kind of prolongs it. So that's kind of just why I do it, and honestly, I just love how it looks when I do double blush. So I haven't tried this one. It's the Apricot in the Act. It's like a mini from Too Faced. So I want to try it. It's a little more shimmery, so I'm a little bit scared. But hopefully it's pretty. So let's see how it looks on the face. Okay, so it's a little pinkier than I like, but it's not bad. So, okay, yeah. Blush, no blush. Well, it has the other blush. It's a little subtle. I am going in with a light hand just because I've never tried this blush, so I'm scared of how it might perform in the pigmentation. So if I've never tried a blush, I try to go with a light hand just so it's not too much at once. So okay, so I do really like that one. It's not as shimmery as I thought it would be, which is great because I'm really scared of shimmery blushes. I have a lot of texture in my skin, and if it's too shimmery, it'll emphasize my texture, and like you can really tell of my scarring and stuff like that on my cheeks. So for highlight, I'm going to go in with this Lancome dual finish highlighter in Sparkling Peach. It's peach, I think. I just like saying it fancy. Looks like this. I really love this shade. Oh my gosh, you can see my vanity. It's so messy. Anyways, yeah, that is that shade. It's really, really pretty. Taylor Wynn did a, she got her makeup done. I think it was at Ulta. It was getting her makeup done by a professional makeup artist at Ulta, and she used this on her, and it looked beautiful. And I'm like, well, Taylor Wynn is a super light shade. Like, there's no freaking way like that would work for me. But I ordered it anyways because Taylor Wynn said she loved it, so I had to get it. And then it works for me. I am like a light medium skin tone, and it looks just beautiful on me, which is so shocking because she is such a fair light skin tone that usually the highlights and blushes that work on her wouldn't work on me just because I'm deeper than she is. But this one worked really nicely on me too, so that was a pleasant surprise. Okay, and so today I'm just gonna use a very affordable eyeshadow palette. Let me go ahead and just use them. Actually, I have not used this one, and I bought it like last year. I don't know if you can still get it. I'll link it down below if you can still get it. But I bought it a long time ago, and I thought this color store would be perfect for me, but I just haven't picked it up. So I got it out of my collection and I put it on my vanity so I can, you know, see it and use it hopefully. And I want to use it today. So it's a good opportunity. I'm bored. I want to play around with makeup. Why not today? So I'm gonna go in, not with this brush, it's dirty. I'm gonna go in with this Profusion ES2 brush. Okay, I think that's a good brush to start with. And then I'm gonna go dip into, ooh, both the Bay and Laguna both look really pretty, but I think I'm gonna go into Laguna. Looks a little more peachy, and that's kind of the look I'm going for, so I'm just gonna, whoa, that looks way more orange than it did in the pan, which is okay. We can work with that. I'm just gonna go ahead and line my eyes. I'm not sure if I'm gonna give myself a wink yet or not. It depends on how good of a job I do at lining my eyes. I kind of want to do something. I don't know if I want to do a noticeable wing or not. Maybe just a small little flick or something. Hopefully you guys can see. If I let you guys. Oh gosh. This is like the hardest part. Showing you guys and then not messing it up completely. And if I'm talking, making sure I don't mess up if I'm talking. So, I think that's a good one. Now hopefully I can replicate that on the other eye. And now for mascara. Sorry for my ugly faces, I don't know why I do that. I'm just gonna go ahead and use this Essence Slash Princess. You've heard it before, you'll hear it again. I'm just trying to use this one up. It's good, not my favorite, but it's good. Gets the job done. And now I'm gonna line my eyes with this Essence Silky Nude Waterproof Eye Pencil. And then I'm going to use this LA Girl Shady Slim Brow Pencil to do my brows. Really love this brow pencil. It's one of my drugstore favorites. Now I'm just going to go in with this Benefit Gimme Brow Brow Gel just to kind of comb through my hairs and set what I just did. Okay. I just comb them up a little bit. I feel like it gives them a more natural, bushy look. So yeah, that's all I do for my brows. That's kind of what I do for my brows every single day. I don't really change that one up much, if at all. Alright, so now we're left with lips. I don't know if you guys noticed, but I kind of started the video with lip product on. I kind of just filled it in with lip liner, but I got a little bit of foundation on them. My lips are just a little more discolored than usual, so I just wanted to kind of cover it up a bit. Oop, that's not straight. Okay, better. And I just went ahead and used the e.l.f. and Nebula Noir collab lip pencil. Unfortunately, this is discontinued. I'm just trying to use this up. I do have a few backups because I really like it, but I'm gonna try as much as I can to stop using this on camera since it's no longer available. I have a Gerard Cosmetics pencil that I love even more than this, but I can't find it. So once I find it, I will stop using this one on camera. I'm sorry, thank you. Excuse me. And then lastly, I'm just gonna go ahead and apply this Alamar Cosmetics lip gloss in the shade Coqueta. It's a very nice pigmented gloss. It's just for lazy days, and it kind of gives me a really nice pouted lip. Kind of makes my lips look like voluminous and like thick and juicy, like Kathleen says, juicy. Super juicy, super pretty. So I do really love this gloss, and I got it right there. Yeah. Oh yeah. Tell me that's not a pretty gloss. That is such a nice gloss. So yeah, lastly I guess I can set my face. I'm gonna go ahead and just use my, actually my face looks a little more matte, doesn't it? Does it? I don't know. Alright, I'm gonna use two just because my face is looking a little matte. So the Urban Decay All Nighter, I don't know why I have to look at it, I use it every single day. This one kind of really helps prolong your makeup and set it so it lasts all day. And then, but it doesn't do much of anything else. It just really holds it all day. And then I'm gonna lightly, very lightly, because this can go too much too quick, the Prime and Fine by Catrice Cosmetics Dewy Fixing Spray. There's just a tiny bit in the center of my face, sort of to just bring some natural dew back into my skin, since I feel like I'm looking a little bit matte and powdery, which makes sense because I used a matte foundation and a powder, just powder products in general, so obviously I'm gonna look a little powdery. But just to kind of make my skin look like skin, I had to use those two products, kind of just, I didn't have to, I wanted to. So that is my look for today. No special occasion, it's just, you know, quarantine and staying home and looking glam in the living room, you know. So I really appreciate you guys watching. I love you guys. Thank you so much. And I can't wait for all of this to be over and that we can go back to hopefully our normal and safer, healthier lives, you know. I'm sure it's taking a toll on everybody. I know for me, I'm just like I said earlier in the video, what's the opposite of homesick? Like, I am sick of home. Like, honestly, I just miss my friends and family. Honestly, I work full time and I work 6 to 7 days a week sometimes, and I don't get to see them anyways. Like, even when, you know, everything's fine, but it sucks to like have all this time off of work and, you know, have all this extra free time, but it's not usable free time. You're stuck at home doing nothing. You know, even house projects are kind of put on hold because I can't run to Home Depot and get stuff. So it's really, really unfortunate. I'm just super out of my mind. So that's why I had to sit down and film with you guys today, just to relax and enjoy and have fun. And I really did have fun though. I remembered why I love this. So this has been like kind of put away and not looked at recently, and I'm really glad that this was so expensive. So any use that I can get out of this is good. I'm glad I brought it out because, again, I love it. I'm not sure if I love it more than my Fenty. Like, the formula is really nice, but is it better than my Fenty? I don't know. It's a good question. I'm gonna have to like kind of do a face-off with these two because they're really good. And then, so this one, I love it, but it's way warmer, like orange. That should have been a red flag for me. So an issue I have with Colourpop is often the shades don't come off on the eye the way they look in the pan, and I feel like that's true with this one too. I didn't use that shade, but this shade looked like that shade on my eye. Do you see my eye? Like, I feel like it looks like I use this shade even though I use this peachy shade, and it came off way more orange on my eye, and then I went over it with this more neutral, oh wait, that's not it. This more neutral brown to kind of tone the orangeness down because it was too orangey for my personal taste, and it's still pretty orange. So I'm not sure how much use I'm gonna get out of this, just because I like warmer shades. I don't like orange shades. Like bronzers, I love warmer bronzers. I don't like orange bronzers. There's a difference between warmth and like orange, like straight orange. And unfortunately these, even though they look a little more warm and neutral, other than the obvious orange shades, pulls really orange. And I know with Colourpop, that's kind of a common issue with me that I've noticed from their palettes. They just don't always look the same way on the eye that they do in the pan. And a lot of brands, I don't have that issue, but I have it with Colourpop. Same with It's All Good palette. I think it's like a really big 35 pan from Colourpop. It's newer. It's sort of like a very springy pink palette, but it looked more orange and warm, and then I got it and I tried it and it's really pink. And I should have known better because some of the shades do look really pink, but even on the eye they come off even more pink than the actual shade in the pan. So I feel like that's a Colourpop problem, not a me problem. No offense, just my opinion. Just my opinion. I don't have that issue with other palettes or other brands, so. But I'm seeing it more and more in this brand, so that's unfortunate. So yeah, everything else I'm pretty much already know I love, or have really familiarized myself with them. Yeah, there's nothing else I would not recommend in this video, so it was just more of sitting down anyways, more than a recommendations or review video. But I just wanted to really quick give you guys my thoughts on those things. Alright, and that's it for today. You know, stay safe. I love you guys. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.